Because when you start talking about paying people to get vaccinated, when you start talking about incentivizing things to get people vaccinated, it's something else going on with that. Something else going on.
It is something going on.
And y'all campaign is about fear. It's about inciting fear in people. You all attack people with fear. That's what this pandemic is. It's a fear. It's fear, this pandemic.
Woo! Fauci put in his place, going door to door, trying to get people to comply. And, well, this very based individual called it like it is. Welcome back to the JP Reacts channel, my beautiful freedom-loving friend, where we like to call out the lies, hypocrisy, and corruption of tyrants, Fauci, and also highlight the amazing work of other freedom fighters. So there's a video circulating around, going far and wide, going viral, if you will. Protect us from this virus. Of Fauci, he's going door to door, trying to get people to, comply. This man, we just saw a short clip of, we'll watch the rest in a second, but this man, he said what you and I are probably thinking out loud to Fauci's face. How much would you pay to have the opportunity to do what this man just did? You have Fauci looking in his beady little eyes, probably glazed over, just like darkness emanating through, and you get to look him in those eyes and tell him what you think. I know what you're doing. No. I would pay a lot of money for that opportunity. It would feel good. That would feel healing. Now, what you might not know about this video, even though it's just now going viral, this video is from June 2021. So really in the thick of the you better comply or else go to jail and your life's ruined kind of thing. So there's also other parts of the video I'm gonna show you after we watch that entire clip, because there you see more of Fauci's hypocrisy. You see more of his scienceless actions, which are incredibly hilarious. But before we get to that, let's take a look at this very wise man speaking very truthful words to a very evil man who speaks nothing but lies. Oh, and by the way, the lady you'll see in this video, that's the mayor of Washington, D.C., going around with Fauci. Now, you just gotta imagine, before they knocked on this guy's door, they're going around, they gotta be thinking hey, we're well known. People are going to be excited to see us, and we're doing this good thing of getting people to comply. We're doing it for the cameras, but really our heart's in the right place. So they just had to be expecting the exact opposite of what they got. Rude awakening for rude people, if you ask me.
The people in America are not settled with the information that's been given to us right now. So I'm not going to be lining up taking a shot or a vaccination for something that wasn't clear in the first place. And then
she's probably just, this isn't going as planned.
You all create a shot in miraculous time. It takes years to create vaccination.
Well, it used to take years.
Okay, it used to take years.
By the way, look at Fauci's while he's saying these lies in his obnoxious way. Look at his body language. He's just doing this with his arm. You remember we've seen millions of clips, not millions, but a bunch of clips of Fauci being grilled by Rand Paul and other senators, and he's always fidgeting. The guy's body language doesn't lie. Fauci, if you're watching this, first off, thank you for being a subscriber. Second off, if you're gonna lie, which I don't recommend, but you are, so you're gonna lie, you need to think of a way to not just lie with your words, Fauci. You have to also lie with your body language, because they say 92% of communication is tonality and body language. So Fauci's got the 8% covered. Those lies are ironclad. No truth in there. No truth allowed. Quarantining truth away from whatever I say. You gotta lie with your body language. You gotta look comfortable. You got to look congruent with what you're saying. You don't look as insecure as you do, because when you're lying, that's when you're insecure. We see that. We see that's what you're doing. So get a little chill on your body language, Fauci.
You know how many years were invested in this approach? About 20 years of science.
I really got to rub my arm because I'm uncomfortable.
Get us to be able to do it.
20 years is not enough. And 9 months is definitely not enough.
Yes, it's not enough. It's not enough.
for nobody to be taking no vaccination that you all came up with.
The only reason I'm talking to you right now, as close as we are, is that I've been vaccinated.
Right.
Otherwise, her body would just be dissolving right now. This was barely safe, right?
But if it allows thousands of people like you don't get vaccinated, you're going to let this virus continue to percolate in this country and in this world.
Something like the common flu then, right?
Yeah.
It's more serious than the flu.
Much
the
more.
flu kills a lot of people anyway, too.
You know how many people died of the flu the last year? I mean, not this year, virtually none, but
Virtually none. Why is that? Why didn't virtually none die of the flu last year, Fauci? Like 0 people got the flu. Why? Those all turned out to be positive for COVID. We cured the flu by labeling everything COVID, right? It's great. Virtually none.
previous year, about 20 to 30,000. You know how many people have died from COVID-19 in the United States? 600,000 Americans.
Trillions.
The number that you all given that died, that's once again, that's you all's number.
Yes, he said it. He said what I'm thinking. That's your number. The inflated death count. We know that's been happening. But he got to say it to Fauci. Man, I am so jealous of this man.
Go pass.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Because when you start talking about paying people to get vaccinated, when you start talking about incentivizing things to get people vaccinated, it's something else going on with that. Something else going on.
It
with
is
that.
something going on.
Yeah,
with
it's something else.
You're
going
right.
on
But
with
I'm glad millions of people like me and most everybody here didn't get an incentive. You know what their incentive was? Protecting their health and protecting the city. But I won't keep you anymore.
It's okay, because
By the way, note Fauci's body language again. He's a little SOB, so uncomfortable.
My incentive, y'all campaign is about fear. It's about inciting fear in people. You all attack people with fear. That's what this pandemic is. It's a fear. It's fear, this pandemic. That's all it is.
Woo! Nobel Peace Prize to this man. The Nobel Freedom Prize, Nobel Free Thinking Freedom Prize goes to this man right here. Let's take a look at some other footage. The first piece of footage, these clips from this same video, same camera crew following Fauci around doing Bill Gates' bidding. We'll see his hypocrisy about masks. Let's take a look. Yep, pull that up. Pull that up. He's in a car. That's where you need it. Thank God. It's now on. Under your chin, Fauci. Come on, what are you, an adrenaline junkie? So he's got it on in the car.
To try and get people vaccinated.
And now we'll take a look.
Hi, Madam Mayor. Nice to see you. Real pleasure.
Now that I'm face to face someone, don't need it anymore, right? It's just like the science of it. Like car, especially the more alone you are in your car, you got to have it on. Not necessary now. The camera's not directly on me. So I guess science-wise, I don't need it. And I'm touching this person's hand. Face to face, don't need it now. Science.
I'm good. All right, let's take a wheel.
That's great. And now he's in a shot clinic. Gotta have it on again, right? This is the science. This is the science. You put it back on now because it'll look better for the cameras in this environment.
Washingtonian, Dr. Tony Fauci. Let's hear it for Dr. Fauci.
No mask necessary anymore. You know, I'm talking in front of people. I want them to see my beautiful, trustworthy face.
Thank you very much.
And you also have to think like how confused the people in this crowd are. Like this person has one on, this person does, others don't, this guy does. It's just like, okay, what are we supposed to do now? Like they're so inconsistent with what's acceptable and what the woke thing to do is. I don't know, like, should I wear it? Should I not? He's not, so should we? But he's elite. What do we do? And then last clip, we'll see the most direct lies that our Lord and Savior says during this whole process.
Let's doing with vaccine.
Dude, how'd you like to open your door and see Fauci there? It's like, dude, it's like the Grim Reaper knocking on your door.
I'm waiting for them to be able to.
Oh, you should get it first. Okay, that way you won't give it to them.
Oh, I thought I would give it to him as I get it.
So this lady, this lady's like, no, I'm not, I haven't got it yet. I was waiting for my kids to be able to. Then the DC mayor says, well, you should get it first. That way you won't give it to them. Does it stop transmission? Well, no. but we say it does.
No, not at all. In fact, we got to get you vaccinated so that if you were to get infected, you could pass it on to them. So you're actually protecting your family by getting them vaccinated.
Are you?
Well, I heard that it doesn't cure it and it doesn't stop you from getting it.
So she heard accurate information. Now let's hear the misinformation, Dr. Fauci.
No.
So
On the very, very, very rare chance that you do get it, even if you're vaccinated, you don't even feel sick. It's like you don't even know you got infected. It's very, very good at protecting you.
We've learned it's so good.
Just the Anacostia, so get up there. Okay.
All right, see you later.
Have a good day.
Woo! Now that we're done seeing him haunting neighborhoods for the day, I just want to give a shout out again to this man, the prime man in this video, calling it like it is. And then we just saw these innocent women who have actually, like, through the narrative, they've received, what do we call it? Accurate information. And they say, oh, here's what I thought. Accurate information. And then DC Mayor and Fauci are spreading the misinformation, the narrative, but it's misinformation right to their face. Wow. With that said, my beautiful freedom-loving friends, I've regained a part of my soul today watching this man telling Fauci exactly what's up right to his face. It's the best thing I've seen all year. And I appreciate you watching with me. And before you go, I do want to thank the sponsor of today's video, Joy Mode for men. Check it out. Stay hard. That's an important part of my philosophy, which means I want to thank the sponsor of today's video that helps me do just that, Joy Mode, a natural sexual performance booster. Whether you're unhappy with your performance in the bedroom or you're happy with it and just want to enhance it, Joy Mode's got you back. Now, if you're looking for a sexual performance booster, you've probably gone into gas stations, saw their pills on the counter, and saw a list of sketchy chemicals and ingredients. That ain't cool with me, and the good news is Joy Mode is the opposite of that. It's like pre-workout, but for sex. Joy Mode is scientifically formulated with all natural ingredients to support increased blood flow, erection quality and firmness, I feel weird saying that, and to support libido and sexual wellness. If you'd like to take things to the next level in the bedroom with Joy Mode as your sexual performance booster, just go to usejoymode.com/JP. And while you're there, use the discount code JP for 20% off your first order. Again, that's usejoymode.com/JP and discount code JP for 20% off your first order. And please think of me while you're using it. Thank you, Joy Mode.